Let's go to the audio soundbites. Grab audio soundbite number 21. Josh Earnest. White House press briefing today. Josh Earnest said, hey, don't be surprised if President Castro makes a visit to America to celebrate our new accord. And then there was a question from Jonathan Karl of ABC News. Jonathan Karl said to the press secretary, Josh Earnest, hey, Josh, if engagement works when you're dealing with a country with a bad human rights record like Cuba or a country that behaves poorly, why not North Korea? Which my question earlier. Hey, if we're going to lift the sanctions on Cuba because it's going to improve relations and improve the plight of the people, why not lift the sanctions on North Korea? Jonathan Karl asked the question.
There was in place a policy to try to compel the Castro regime to change that record by isolating them. And the fact is that policy failed because the Castro regime remained in power and continued to take steps that oppressed their people. It's time for us to try a new strategy to get the Castro regime to better implement policies that don't oppress the basic universal human rights of their people. Our concerns about North Korea's behavior certainly include their deplorable human rights record, but they also include other things too. It includes significant concerns with their nuclear program. Our concerns with the regime in North Korea are different than the concerns that we have with Cuba.
Well, okay, so Cuba policy failed, and now it's time for a new strategy to get the Castro regime to implement better policies that don't oppress the basic universal rights of their people. Somebody tell me how that's going to be the result of this? We're going to prop up the Castro economy, and he have to make any concessions? So Castro, good enough as of his heart, realizing what a wonderful friend he has in Obama, is going to open up the jails. And I guess this message on North Korea, hey, if it's good for Cuba, why not North Korea? Well, give us time. Just give us time. And then he did say in the same press conference that it's quite possible, maybe even likely, there'll be a visit to Washington from President Castro. I don't know if that's Raul or Fidel. Because I think Raul's the president. Fidel is the president emeritus in bed, or wherever he is. But he'd probably show up too. I mean, it's going to be gloat time like you can't believe.